Right, there's one. Let's try the other. Let's go live on this one as well. I have no idea if I'm doing this right. Let's see. Right, I think we're live. I think. I've missed the open and any chance of having a look at it before. Okay, so let's just confirm and then I'll just crack on. Just come straight down straight away in New York. Oh, 1 minute. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okie dokie. Right, hopefully a few of you could get kicked back in now. I'm hoping that both of them are live, and then I'm going to take these earphones out because I can't hear a thing. Well, that one says I'm live, and that one says I'm not. So, okay, so we had a sell signal. We had a golden candle there and a sell signal straight off New York. Obviously, I'm not going to be touching that by any stretch of it. That one little check. Where's my scheduler? Let's see if that worked. Okay, both. How we doing? Jimmy, you okay, buddy? Right, so let's have a little look here. I don't think we're live on mobile, but hey ho, I'll have to do it, try again that later, get it set up. I'll do a test later, see how we get on. So let's just have a little look here. So we're under the Q in the daily. Obviously, the Q and the daily being so close together is nice. It means that we aren't likely to get shoved in between between them two, and that's what we've seen today. As the Q's opened, we've been so bearish, consistently coming down. 4 hour hourly. So this hour it's open above, but it's still above the previous one. So let's see. Sell signal did play out, which is fine. Oh, what a shame. Is this actually live? Yeah, I'm live. What are you watching it on, Jimmy? You help me out here. You watching it on mobile, desktop? You watching it? Is it like this or is it like this? I've spent all bloody morning trying to set it up on both. So I was kind of hoping that people would be able to see it on mobile as well, but I'm getting old. Good with technology, but I am still getting old, and everything moves so fast. God, I really fucking sound old now. Okay, right, so let's continue to have a little look. Got no zoo with me today, which is means it's a little quiet in here. And the music that's on is just for you, so I can't hear it. So it's just, all I can hear is this stupid fan. So we are going berries. Let's have a little look at what we've still got available and our important levels. Jimmy, come on. Jimmy Jack, help me out. What are you watching on? You on a mobile? You watching it portrait or landscape? That's what I want to know. Anybody who's watching it on a mobile like this and it's not horizontal, whatever the fuck you call it, then let me know, please. Pop it in the comments. I am very, very intrigued to know. Because if that's working, I'm going to be very happy. But I just don't think it is. Right. So yeah, so previous hour high. Have a look at these. Can't read them when they're grouped. So I'm just going to check. Okay, so one of them there's previous hour high. In here, we've got it's going to be London or New York, isn't it? So there we go. So we've got London. What's that? That's the 2 till 6. Yeah, 1 second. These are our very important levels. And let's just pop this back on so I can read. Yeah, so we've got London high, and we've got our previous 4 hour from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. New York time up here. And in regards to invalidated, a lot of things have been taken. Asia's been taken, these 4 hours have been taken, London low's been taken. So if I'm coming down, there's not a lot here. I know there was a Q gap from the weekly, but let's have a look. So yeah, so right now we are going down. So anybody who's new, anybody who's not been on one of my videos or not been watching one of my videos or streams before, I'm T. I might introduce myself after 20 minutes, it'd be a good start, wouldn't it? Yeah, so I'm T. I'm one of the founders of Max Algo, AlphaZones, with Zoo, who you probably know. Well, I hope you do. And I coming on here to just run through the kind of thing we do with AlphaZones, what we're looking for, what we want to trade, what we don't want to trade, and just kind of give you an overview of how we use the system, what's the best way to use the system, what to look out for, what your red flags are. Yeah, so give you an example. First example here. Just do this just in case there is a mobile view. You're on desktop and you can see it in portrait mode. Yeah, if you're on desktop you will. Looks like this on mobile. Morning Johnny. Morning. I don't know what this means, Pickle, when you say it looks like this on mobile. I'm assuming you mean just normal old web-based portrait, but hey ho. Means they will sort it. It's what happens when I get left on my own. So yeah, so let's go through. No, didn't take the sell. I was at one. It was we just taken the previous hour low, and it was literally 1 minute into New York. And to be honest with you, I had a couple of trades this morning, a couple of wins, and I don't fancy that. We've taken everything there. We are very, very bearish, but we've got very little below us in that sense. So I don't like the 931s, if I'm being honest, and they've got to give me a really good reason. If it had been a few minutes after, candle had been small, hadn't just taken the hour, maybe. But there's absolutely no reason, in fairness, why you can't, other than the fact that it's the open. So let's just go through a little bit. For those of you who are new, I'm hoping that some of you are new. Go through a little bit of what we're looking for. So with AlphaZones, we are looking for an entry. So we're either looking for a golden candle, or we're looking for a buy and sell signal. And with them, we are then looking for our confluences to take a trade. So there are other things, like we just mentioned there. We're looking at important levels, we're looking at AlphaZones, but our core ones are first and foremost, we're looking for a red trend wave for this sell signal. So yes, I may have not took it because it was 931. However, one of the reasons it didn't tag in here, you've got bullish volume here, and that would be an alarm bell for me anytime to say, right, boom, you're going to expect that it could go straight back up here. So however, you've got an entry with the sell signal, you've got a red trend wave, which is what you're looking for. And the third thing you're looking for is your bearish volume. So these volume bubbles give you a great indication of direction. That is above average volume that's pushing in the direction to tell you that actually it could get a push, which obviously it does. And these vary in size. So the smaller they are, the less strength above the average volume it is. And these huge ones means that you've got plenty of volume, hence this big nice push down. Just check the chart. You can also see me on portrait mode on mobile, so it works. Yes! Now you've cheered me up. Now you've cheered me up. Okay, good. Right, so yes, so we're looking for an entry, golden candle or a buy and sell signal. We're looking for an in-direction trend wave. So in this particular instance, we're looking for a red trend wave. Volume, and the volume needs to match. So your volume needs to be bearish volume. So red volume's bearish volume, blue volume is bullish volume. That red bearish volume, you do not want, like, look at this, we've got a red bearish candle and we've got bullish volume. It's an alarm bell, yeah? As much as it does come down, very often you'll see that that is a warning sign. Like you've got here, look, struggling to get up, you've got bullish candles, bearish volume. So right now, this still looks as though there's strength in pulling this over. Okay, so we've got volume. Now we're looking at our alpha zone. So look here, for those of you who are new, this is our 1 hour alpha zone. Starts here over the start of the hour and it runs until the end of the hour. And this is a hugely important area of support and resistance. And that is what we're looking for. We're looking for being under on our sells and above on our buys. Other alpha zones are important hugely. The daily, the Q, the 4 hour, the weekly, they all have relevance. They all have confluence to our trades. However, they are more ambiguous. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not ambiguous. They're a little bit more subjective, let's say, when it comes to what we would look at in regards to each individual trade. So I don't really want to be messing around trading into a daily, that kind of thing, because it's such a powerful level. I definitely don't want to be trading straight into a Q. But on the same note with alpha zones, I want to, if I'm looking where I'm closing above a 4 hour, then that would give me confidence that we get a push in the right direction, or above a daily, then we'll get a push in that direction. So it gives us that sort of understanding of the market. It gives us that narrative to look at. So at the moment, we're getting bearish volume again. We've had a golden candle up. And the final thing we're looking for before this starts to happen is that we were looking for our trend traffic lights to align. So where this sell signal happened, they aligned. So yes, everything was right for this, other than it being 931. And I don't have to take it, so I'm not taking it, that's why. So right now we're getting a golden candle to the bearish side, which is important, and it gives us an entry. But what we don't have at the moment, as you'll see, is we don't have our trend traffic lights in line yet. So I am obviously a little bit weary of that. I want to make sure that we get that right. I want this to close below first, because it didn't here. As you see, it comes down. We're going to need to see it close below. Max Algo Trading. I'm in the shorts version. Are you in shorts, Sue? Because I know that's you. Are you in shorts? Nobody needs to see your chicken legs. Nobody needs to see your chicken legs. Your poor daughter at home. You've got those legs out. And I'm drinking your drink. I am. I bought it for you on the off chance that you might turn up. And you didn't, so I drank it. Okay, so we've had a bearish golden candle, and we're still waiting for our traffic lights to align. What I will say is, we've had the volume. So if we get the push down now, if, I say, I'm not saying it will, if we get a push down now with bearish volume, then this could quite comfortably give us a sell signal. And then I'd be tempted. Then I would be tempted. So let's see what it's going to do. Let me see. I'm just going to move this down. It's difficult. I've got to keep an eye on what you can see. And we've had a golden candle. So if we'd have had, just as an example here, let's zoom in so you can see, for those of you who are new, if we'd have had a golden candle here and we'd have ended up with this traffic light being red as well, then that would have been an entry. And with an entry, we would have put a stop order under here and waited for that push through. But it didn't. And we didn't get this, and lo and behold, it's reversed on us. So it's a great example of why waiting, being patient with our confluences, is exactly what we're looking for. So you see, this had all of them pushed in the right direction. Now, they don't all play off, obviously, but they're very, very high win rate. Very high win rate if you get everything aligned and you use your alpha zones. Yeah, so we've had push up, it's then push down again. See if it's going to take that. Let's see. 26 seconds left on this. Let's be prepared. Bullish volume. Depends on what we're going to get. Push down, and then are we going to get one of these sessions where it just sits and meanders around here? I hope not. So yeah, it's waiting around. Hopefully the new 4-hour AlphaZone, new 4-hour candle will give us some direction. So 10 a.m. New York time, new 4-hour candle opens, and that should hopefully give us a little bit of direction. What I will say, guys, is I'm not taking a trade for entertainment, and I've said it yesterday. If there's a trade there and I'm comfortable with it, I'll take it. But if it's not, then I'm not going to take them. If we don't get any trades, we don't get any trades. We probably will. We very rarely don't. There's normally plenty of entries. So if you're on the live, Pete, welcome to Max Algo. Small news in 10 minutes. I checked news before, and I didn't think we did. So clearly, you know more than me, my friend. Let me have a look. Yeah, okay. I see what you mean. Prelim, consumer sentiment. Easy for me to say. It is orange. I don't think it'll give too much. I'm not overly concerned with that. It wouldn't keep me out of trading right now, but it's more the 10 a.m. We'll wait and see what 10 a.m. does now. So we've come down. So what are we getting here? Chop, chop, chop. This is where we don't want to be. And we can always tell chop. Because one of the things that we're very fortunate on is the trend traffic lights. When I don't delete them, you can see here, always see, if I look down and see these multicolored all the time rather than big strong pieces of red or green. When it's like this, you can look up and you can see this all along, just doesn't want to move anywhere. And when it's like that, this is what keeps you out. The trend traffic lights will keep you out of these trades. Just stop you taking them. Most of them anyway. Nothing's perfect, but this is as goddamn good as close as you're gonna get. Anyone took any trades today yet? While we're waiting for 10 a.m. How's everyone getting on the trading day? Good day? I had one win and then another win, but I shut it early. Didn't like what it was doing. So I closed it. I was like, let's be sensible about it. So let's hope I can nick a trade or two here over the next hour or so. Well done, Johnny. Very good day, thanks to Max Algo. 3 wins so far. Yeah. That's what I want to see. Well done, mate. Well done. Buy and sell signals, golden candles. You trading it with proper entries? I am interested. Turn this fucking heater off. Woo! Oh, 1 minute. you go. Just got to keep moving this along. Buy and sell only, stick to the rules. Yeah. What we'd say is you can take the golden candles with that as well. That's not, I'm not adverse to taking golden candles as long as they line up as well. I'd be looking for the same things. As long as you get the same things, then still follow your rules, because you get it very often. You get a golden candle with your trend wave, your volume, your alpha zone, and your traffic lights, and they are great entries. Let's see then. Let's go keep it moving. This is the bit I'm gonna have to keep an eye on. So we are coming back up. Lovely though. We kept out of this, but we're under our hourly. So like, I'm not even contemplating. There's no long here for me yet. Let's see if I can hear this 1 second. Plenty of bullish volume, so it's pushing up. Broke my computer. It's always a good start. Do you find you end up with more signals than golden candles? Yeah, do now. The only thing I'd probably say, Mark, is I am looking at how we can, what confluences add to the golden candles to offer a little bit more, but more entries on the golden candles. But the golden candles right now are an excellent precursor to the signals as well. So it gives you that nice sort of heads up that something's going to change. Make sure we keep this across here. Okay, so we're getting that bearish golden candle. See if that works. Okay, that's working. So we're getting bearish volume on that, which is brilliant. That's what I want to see. But we need everything else to align. Right now, our traffic lights don't align. We had a little wobble in the trend wave here, but it's still going bearish. So let's keep an eye on it. We're going to get some volume on it. I'm going to hit the traffic lights changing. Don't think it's going to be this candle. Oh, call me a liar. Bearish volume. No signal as of yet. We don't have our traffic lights aligned either. So we'll see, because if we get a push, let's see whether, because often that first part you can get this sort of like move for the first 30 minutes, come down, put the low in, and then away it goes. But we are very, very bearish, so we'll see. Okay. We're gonna have to wait. Anybody on here not using Max Algo? Not using the AlphaZones? Got any questions on it? Here to help. Guys, do if you are enjoying the stream, or you do like any of the videos, please do give us a like. It does help, throws it out to a few more people, gets a few more on for us. I do appreciate it. Go. So we've got our sell signal, we've got our traffic lights. Let's have a look. So what we want to make sure, if it takes the top of this before it takes the bottom, we wouldn't be taking it, but we've got the 4 hour here. So there is a risk with this. Let's just be very clear. You've got a 4 hour low here. There is a risk that it doesn't go into the golden zone here. However, it's going to take you in. If you get the bearish volume and it pushes through, then you want to be making sure when you're getting close to this that you go and BE to protect yourself at minimum. So that's me in. And what are we looking at here? 916. Oh, that was too high. That was too high. I've not pulled it down enough. But it's profit. That's fine. It's only about 3/4 of where I wanted it. But a win is a win. GG. Can't believe I've just said that without doing it. Took the sell. Superb. It's a good trade. There's nothing wrong with that. That is exactly what you want to be on the trade. Sell signal. Let's just recap that. There we go. We've got 3 trend traffic lights. We've got a sell signal. We've got bearish volume. We're under the 4 hour. We've got a red trend wave. Directional volume. We're under the 1 hour, because obviously the 1 hour here is the 4 hour as well. It's just opened. And from there, 1 candle, 2 candle, bang, done. And out. So 1 for 1. Well in, Johnny. Thanks 007, appreciate you saying we've made a wonderful system. We've worked really, really, really hard on this. I'm not gonna lie. And people always say to me, why, and they do always say to me, why did you build this? Well, because I'm like every other one of you. I'm just a trader. That's all I am. That's all I do now with a couple of other businesses, but that's my main focus, and it's fucking hard. You know what I mean? Mark. I'm not saying it. Best system ever, nice and easy. Thanks, Chris. So, one trade. Let me, in fact, you know what? Let's stick it on. Settings here. Winning trades. One winning trade. I know it's maybe silly, but the calculator is amazing. The calculator is a godsend. That's why we built it. It's such a pain in the arse trying to work out how many contracts to keep yourself, because you don't want to be just throwing in one. Oh, I'm just going to throw one NQ every time, or I'm just going to go 5 minis. It's really 5 micro. Sorry, it just throws you off, and it's not good risk management at all. That's why we put the calculator on there. That's why we got it on the chart. That's why we built it with being a little bit automated for whatever chart you're on. Look at that, beautiful, straight back up. But it's so important to, and it's the one thing that helped me. A couple of bits that made the difference for me with AlphaZones and Max Algo, what we put together that helped my trading hugely was. The idea behind the indicators was to do a lot of the market reading and algorithmic understanding of price action, etc. for you. But the key bits that helped me with the system were risk. That's a big golden candle up, and the stop order. So if you're not using a stop order, if you're using this system, I would absolutely advise you use a stop order, because it will keep you out of any rogue trades, not any, but most of the rogue trades, most of the ones that might reverse on you. But I see it every single day. I will see when I do my review on YouTube and I put the video out, you will see every day there is 2, 3, 4 trades in a New York session where price will come up or it'll come down with a golden candle, buy signal, sell signal, all looks everything in line, but you stop order and it just goes the other way, and it just keeps you out of them. You don't end up getting chopped up. It's so important. So yeah, golden candle there, bullish. Would we take it? No. We wouldn't. Yeah, 60 ATR. Big. It was like this yesterday, wasn't it? Real loads of volume. I think people are less scared. With the government closed, they might think Donald might not say anything. Yeah, would we take this? If these were green, would we take it? No, we wouldn't. We're under our 1 hour here. So yes, our 4's there, but this is our 1 hour alpha zone as well until the hour is finished. So only 13 minutes in. And remember what I said? What might happen? Remember what I said before? So we'll come early in the hour on the 4 hour. We'll come down. I don't know what's going on with my lines. But we'll come down and then we reverse back up. So we'll see if we take this 4 hour now, then we could get a much more of a pullback. Could be the start of the reversal, but we'll see. Now we've sweeped these as well. Oh, wrong one. But as I say, I wouldn't be looking. I wouldn't be looking at this under the hourly and the 4 hour, so I would need to see this come up. For me to take a long now, let's make this so you can all see it. For me to take a long now, I need to see this come up here, because it's going to have to come up, it's going to have to pull down again, give me a bearish golden candle, give me a bullish golden candle, so it'll at least give me an entry up there. And then we might get a push, take this high, work our way back up to the daily in the queue. We've still got London. So if we're looking for a draw on where price might go, where are we looking? We're looking up. We're definitely looking up. Let's see if I can do this in my ear. I hate having no music. Absolutely drives me insane. So let's just stick some in my ear, so at least I am with you guys. Let's move this back. Sorry guys, I just realised mobile view. Minecraft music, is it? I have no idea. Zoo normally sorts the music, and he gave me one, and I listened back to it. I thought, nah, get rid of that. So I went on and got a different one. I had a listen, I thought that'll do. But I don't play Minecraft. I don't play games really, so I have no idea. Okay, so a little bit pushing into the 4 here, struggling a little bit with the 4, as you'd expect. Very, very strong level. If we're going to go bullish, then it's got to come above this. Nice and chilled this afternoon. It's Friday. Anyone doing anything nice at the weekend? The kids for me. Wife works at the weekends, which is lovely for about 4 hours. They want to kill each other. Come on, let's see if we can get above this 4 hour. So you see, we've gone bullish, so I'm fully expecting that we will push above it now. There we go. Oh, got a buy signal above the 4 hour. I feel like we might get a bit more of a push than that. Let's have a look. See. No volume. No volume. Well, I took a punt on that one in the interests of transparency. But it's a small loss. Felt like it had a bit of a way to go. Now it pushed through the 4 hour, but it hasn't. We might see that again though. See a little rejection here and then push up. We'll wait and see. Check this is all correct. Yeah, all good. So getting a bit of a retracement. Yeah, me too, Johnny. Don't worry, mate. Thanks what'll come. Do you mind sharing the calculator again? When you say sharing, it's in the indicators. You can claim it's in the indicator for V2. Yeah, so in fairness, should have been more careful really with a little bit of a retest and pull back into the 4 hour, but we'll see. See if it gets back through and carries on bearish, or whether we're gonna just that little bit of a pullback as we talked about. You like the levels, Chris? That's good. Important levels are great. Yeah, the calculator is in. If you can't find the calculator, mate, let me just go here. If you go down to AlphaZones golden candle, let me move this mobile over here before I get shouted at. And yeah, sorry, scroll down and you'll see risk calculator settings. Show risk calculator on here. You can pick what you're on. So I'm on M&Q. Am I on M&Q? I should be on M&Q. That's me not flicking between. I'm going to jump back to MQ now. So yeah, so I want it to, because I'm using M&Q on TraderVate. Click that and I'm looking for buy and sell signals. Change it to golden candles. Set your account size, how much you want to risk. There you go. Let's just flip that. Let's have a look. Let's update that. One for one. Do I ever use the chop filter? Yes. Let's give you an example. I do, however, the chop filter is a sort of a soft instrument to just keep you out of certain areas, where a lot of the time I like to be able to do that myself, looking at the trades, because it will get rid of winning trades as well. So I like to be able to read the market a little bit, see what trades are available. But yes, if you want to put the chop filter on, give you an example. Put the chop filter on, and you get rid of these buy signals here. So there's still plenty of trades, but as you will see, we just zoom that in a little bit there, take that off, We had a buy signal that lost, that it got rid of. We had a buy signal that won, that it got rid of. So, yeah, it is much of a muchness. There's a much of a muchness. It's not. It's very helpful to keep you out of choppy markets. That's an unfair statement. It's brilliant for keeping you out of choppy markets. However, I use traffic lights and my reading of the market to try and do that. Let's see what the chop filter said about the last one. In fact, I know what it's going to say. Yeah, chop filter would have kept us out of it. So the chop filter was better than me. Yeah, but nothing wrong with having the chop filter on. Let's be clear. Let's just look at today. Just make sure I'm not going to miss something here. Second. Okay, so we're coming under the 4 hour. We've closed under it here. Bullish volume. We've had the buy signal and a bearish golden candle, so it could do this. Right, let's just have a look. Got a sell signal. Let's see. Oh, it's going to disappear. Well, it's a no. Look at that bullish volume. Dragged it up. Is that ended up? Let me just turn me off. It's on off. Look at that. So right now we're just ricocheting around this 4 hour. So I'd want to see a proper close above, a proper close below, before I'll be looking to get back in. Boing, boing, that's for sure, Mark. Is it possible to add stop loss in points for the risk calculator at some point? Well, any new year,